Good evening and welcome to Fostoria Memorial Stadium, Dick Kidwell Field. Tonight, WSN cameras and crew are here to bring you the Division 7 Regions 26 semifinal matchup. Our two teams this evening, the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, the Mohawk Warriors. My name is Mark Schein. My pleasure to do play-by-play. Dar, interesting matchup. These teams have a brief history in years ago, but still we have a team coming in here that's 12-0, and one is 10-2.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, Mark, if you look at this Mohawk team, I think right now they're riding on emotion more than anything else. They won their league, you know, with their final game of the season, and then they went through their next two games, you know. But right now, they're, you know, like I said, it's emotion, and that can carry you a long way, definitely in football. But I think they're going to run into a Columbus Grove team that runs on like a machine. I mean, this team, you know, like I said, is 12-0. Led by Trenton Barraza, who is everything for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, but he's not the only player on this team. I mean, you've got a good quarterback who happens to be their third-string quarterback, started out as a wide receiver, now their third-string quarterback, but good enough to make honorable mention all Northwest Conference. So, you know, if Mohawk's going to have any chance at all in this game, I feel like they got to survive the first half. You got a Columbus Grove team that's, you know, outscored their opponents in the first half. 379-47. I mean, that's incredible by itself, you know. So if you can get past the first half, you might have an opportunity.
Well, you mentioned Columbus Grove. Of course, the fans in our area know them well. Wins over North Baltimore 42-8 and Lima Central Catholic 38-6 in this tournament. Let's talk about Mohawk a little bit. That they come here with wins over Edgerton 49-14, Macomb 20-13. If you look at what they do offensively, they are very well balanced. They run it at 174.5 yards per game, and they throw it at 181.9. They average 36 points per game offensively, and it's a balanced team to do so.
Yeah, they got good defensive players as well. They've got a good quarterback, a good running quarterback. The kid likes to run the ball quite a bit. You know, he's got 152 carries for 1,118 yards. So he likes to run the ball, carries about 7.4 yards per carry. He's got 9 touchdowns. He's also completed 114 passes on 198 tries. That's 57%, you know, for 1,951 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. So he's pretty much what runs this team, you know. But you look at him across the board, they've got a good receiver out there as well. Got banged up a little bit, from what I understand, last week against Macomb. But he's out there. He's dressed, ready to go. So, you know, Mohawk's, you know, not a team to take lightly. They are 10-2, but you know, not a team you want to take lightly. You know, if you're Columbus Grove, and I don't think the Bulldogs will.
It is the D7 Region 26 semifinal matchup. The winner will get the winner of Delphos St. John's and Leipzig next week. They're playing at Ottawa Glandorf tonight, and we'll be back with the opening kickoff after this. You're watching high school playoff football on WOSN. Field, Mark Schein, Darnevergal. Columbus Grove will receive the kickoff tonight. They won the toss. They will be in their dark gray uniforms with red trim, red numerals or silver helmets. They will be on the right side of your screen to begin this. On the left side, in the white uniforms with black helmets, will be the Mohawk Warriors. Our officiating crew tonight, and this is a blended crew for the first time during the first 2 rounds of the playoff when home games occur. The crews that have worked together all season long. So these are guys who have been brought in and been schooled before this game. John Schuler will be our head referee in a white hat. His teammates are Kevin Jackson, Fred Rebelli, Jason Ratliff, Floyd Crooks, and Ronald Book. And we are about to play football here with just a few seconds to go. Since Columbus Grove will get the kickoff, the quarterback is Kyle Hopkins. Kyle has completed 44 of 62 passes on the season. And he has thrown 2 interceptions, 739 yards for him, 13 touchdowns. And, of course, his number 1 guy is Trent Barraza. Trent has 2,136 yards. He averages, 9.2 yards every time he touches the football, and 30 touchdowns for him as well this season. And Columbus Grove about to receive our opening kickoff, as Braxton Frisch will be the kickoff man for the Mohawk Warriors. And we are underway. Division 7, Region 26. He bounces it down the field, picked up by an up back. And Grove will get great field position. They will get the football right around the 44-yard line.
And I'll tell you what, Mark, you know, you look at Trenton Barraza's numbers and everything else, but he's got a huge offensive line that he runs behind. And those guys open up some holes for him. They're just unbelievable. And, you know, this is one of the things with Columbus Grove is, you know, they can get off to a fast start in this game, and put Mohawk back on their heels, just like they've done with every other team.
And we will talk about those guys as this game progresses, give you their names and numbers. Fakes it to Braza. Hopkins will float a pass out on the perimeter. Grant Eversole was the receiver on that. Kind of faked to Barraza and pitched it out to him. He gets into the plus side of the field. As he gets
speeding it up there.
To the 49-yard line of Mohawk. This will be Barraza off left side. And as he does so often, his speed gets him to the perimeter, and he will get close to the first down, be a bit short. As he will get to the 42-yard line.
Barraza's a strong kid, and, you look at him, he can push players away as he runs up the middle and stuff, but he has speed on the outside, and if he gets out there, he'll be gone.
Braza will be behind Hopkins now. Take the snap, push forward. He is close to the first down. I'm not sure he quite got there.
A good defensive front there by Mohawk.
That it was. Let's see what the call is, and it is a first down. Our first downs today are sponsored by Simplified Flooring. Simplified Flooring will help you make choosing your floor simple. So from the 42 of Mohawk, we'll get our first down of the game. Man in motion. Hopkins will fake, and look, and throws it deep. And up battling for the football and coming up a bit short.
Nice job by the defensive backs to get over there and just in front of Baxter and knock that ball away. Good coverage by Mohawk on that one there.
Had a bit of time to throw as he rolled out a bit to his right. Actually showed kind of some arm strength
yes,
for a guy who used to be a wide receiver.
Yeah, we talked about that in the pregame as being the third-string quarterback after the first two went down with injuries. Hopkins just stepped in, and, he was a wide receiver, had 196 yards catching.
Braza will roll left again, puts a foot in the ground and gets down to about the 36-yard line. That will set up a 3rd and 6, or 3rd and 4 after the 6-yard pickup.
Nice big hole there on the left side for him to run through. He makes that quick cut, so often and finds the holes.
Braza will set behind Hopkins. Here's the play call coming in from the sideline. Looks like they changed things a bit. Snap, Barraza off right tackle this time and bursts forward for yet another Simplified Flooring first down. To the 30-yard line, so back-to-back 6-yard pickups for Trenton Barraza.
And this Columbus Grove team, they've outscored their opponents 194-13 in the first quarter, and you can see why. They can mix up the pass with the run, but they open up such big holes for their running backs to get through, and and they also block really well to give their quarterback a lot of time
Motion,
back here.
Pitch, trying to get to the edge is Baxter. And he does not quite get to the line of scrimmage, or perhaps he did. I guess they're going to mark it down to 30.
Tackled there by Garrett Reinhardt, number 64, a 6'3", 205-pound senior.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 30. Opening 3 minutes here of quarter number 1 from Fostoria Stadium. Look, Hopkins will throw it. Got 2 guys out here on Barraza, and he almost made a catch. Trent has 4 catches for the season, 40 yards. He has not scored a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, Mark, that's throwing into a lot of coverage back there. There was 2 defensive backs all over Barraza on that one, and Hopkins didn't hesitate to throw it in there.
So it'll be 3rd and 10 from the 30. Barraza this time will set up behind Hopkins. Baxter goes in motion. Barraza off left tackle, and he almost broke that one. Saving tackle by Caleb Bisher. He's in the end zone.
Caleb Bish, a first-team defensive back, and you can see why, boy. He just tripped up Barraza just before he broke it all the way.
Into the red zone they go. Barraza again darts up the middle. This time he's got another first down by Simplified Flooring. Our red zone sponsor today is Northwest Ohio Recycling. in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392 from the 8-yard line. This time Barraza gets down to about the 5.
Brought down by Reinhardt again on that one there. But you watch Barraza, he's just so quick. He gets that quick first step, and he just blows right past the linebackers, and the defensive backs have to clean it up from there.
2nd and 6. Barraza already has rushed this season for 30 touchdowns. It's Baxter in motion. Barraza, and gets down to about the 2. Bish had to make that tackle again. And I like how they get right back to the line of scrimmage and don't give you a chance to relax.
They're not wasting any time, are they?
3rd and 2. Barraza again. This time he gets submarine. Did he get to the end zone?
Yep,
he did. So Columbus Grove starts this game out just exactly the way they want, and they put up 6 points, going for 7 here in the opening drive. Our touchdown sponsor today is Dale's Concrete. Dale's Concrete, you can call them for your stamping, Dale's Concrete and decorative stamping in Lipsick for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. So back to the PAT look we go. This is Evan Veerhoff. He's been 68 of 69 for his PAT attempts this year.
Also 3 for 5 from field goal attempts.
Down kick up, and it sails. Good, and Columbus Grove will get on the board first. They will do so with a 2-yard touchdown run by Trent Barraza. Back in a moment, you're watching high school football, WOSN. Back at the Fostoria Memorial Stadium, tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. And that scoreboard has Columbus Grove up on a 13-play drive that took 4 minutes and 25 seconds off the clock. 53 yards on that drive, and they take an early 7-0 lead over the Mohawk Warriors.
And they missed a lot of pass in with the run on that particular drive, too. They kept the Mohawk defense off balance, and then at the end, though, it was just feed it to Barraza and let him take it in.
Barraza's 31st touchdown run, and ball's going to get back to about the 24, 25-yard line. Well, Mohawk will begin. Their quarterback is Ben Bogner. He's a 6-foot senior. He's completed 114 passes out of 198 attempts this year. He's thrown 3 interceptions, 1,951 yards, 24 touchdowns for him this year. He's also run for 1,118 yards and 9 scores, and he's the team's punter. I think he's a busy young man.
He does everything. And he was also Northern 10 Offensive Player of the Year as well.
He wears number 6. Here's a pitch coming this way. This is Caleb Bish. Caleb Bish will get over the 25 and get knocked down before he got to the 29-yard line. Caleb Bish was a first-team all-conference player offensively and defensively this year. He picked up 3 on the first down.
He was hit there by Austin Gander for Columbus Grove.
Caden Bish is in the backfield right now. Caden is a 6-foot sophomore. He wears number 22, sets up beside Bogner. Fakes it to him. There's a quick pass, and that's caught. This ball's caught by Kane Heyman, the leading receiver. And looks like he will pick up a simplified flooring first down.
That's the 53rd catch there for Heyman this year. 905 yards, averaging about 17 yards a catch. 10 touchdowns as well.
He had to get to the 20, to the 35, got to the 36. It is a first down on the Mohawk Warriors opening drive. Bogner by himself in the backfield, being pressured, going to loft it out. It's caught. Caught this one by Heyman again. This one will be up to the 41-yard line. That's a 5-yard pickup on a rollout and pass.
I'd take 5 yards on first down anytime.
Heyman goes 6 foot. He's a senior, weighs 200 pounds. 10 touchdown catches for him, as Dar said, on the season. 2nd and 5 for the Warriors.
He's a first-team All-League wide receiver. He's also a first-team all-league defensive back as well. He's got 5 interceptions this year.
Caden Bish will set up to the left hip of Ben Bogner. And Bogner will run himself. Tries to get off the left side of the formation. Gets a couple before he gets knocked down. Bogner got to the 42-yard line. So picked up just a yard. He needs to get to the 46 for a first down. So we're looking at 3rd and 4.
Yeah, they did a great job containing right there. Raider in on that tackle.
Look over at Coach Carl Daniel. See what the call is for the Warriors on this possession. 2 receivers, or 3 receivers to the left. Bogner's going to roll out to his right. Looks, going to keep it himself, trying to get to the first down sticks. I'm not sure whether he got there or not before he ran into Levi Schrader. And he does pick up a simplified flooring first down as he got to the 48 before getting knocked out of bounds.
Big hit there by Schrader to knock him out of bounds.
Levi Schrader, 6'1", 160.
107 tackles coming into this game.
About that. 3 of those were behind the line of scrimmage as well. Bish sets up on the left hip again of Bogner. Here comes the Grove. They're bringing people off the edge. Quick pass out. It's caught by Bish, but he makes only a short gain. I think that was Barraza made the tackle.
Yes, it
I
was.
think it was. Might have picked up a yard to the 49. See, they brought people in that time and blitzed off the edge, just lobbed it over the top of him. It sets up 2nd and 9.
Good composure there by that quarterback just to see that guy come flying at him and able to find a receiver.
Bogner takes a snap, quick pass out. This is caught by Caleb Bish. Caleb Bish is into Bulldog territory, got to about the 44-yard line.
Mohawk being very efficient with those short passes, then getting it in the hands of their skill people on the outside and let them do their thing.
To the 44-yard line, they need 3rd and 2. Bogner looks to the sidelines, gets the call from Coach Daniel. You can see they put 3 receivers to the left in trips formation. Single receiver to the right, that's Heyman. Bogner goes up the middle, and he's going to push inside the 40 and pick up that simplified flooring first down.
Good first drive by Mohawk. I mean,
it is.
Making a nice mix of the pass and the run as well, just like Columbus Grove did in their first drive.
This will be the 9th play of that drive that began back on their own 25-yard line. This will be from the 40 of the Grove Bulldogs. Hasn't been any huge plays, a lot of 3, 4, 5-yard pickups. Bogner with Bish beside him. Bogner will try to run left. He's got some room off the left end. Picked up about 4 or 5 and might have got more. I think Groach knocked him down before he looked like he could have picked up more.
Just caught him by the ankle.
Still a 5-yard pickup, makes it 2nd and 5 in what is probably 4-down territory.
Yeah, Mohawk hasn't shown that they're intimidated any at all by Columbus Grove, so they've been able to put this drive together and just eat a lot of time off the clock here.
That they have. They've had the football for 4.5 minutes, more than so by the time the snap will occur. Trips goes right this time. Bogner, quick pass.
Oh, it's intercepted. Did he catch it?
And I'm looking to see. Looks like the catch was made by Caleb Bish. Had a diving Bulldog in front of him. And Bish makes a diving, sliding type catch. He got another first down, another simplified flooring first down.
I'll tell you, Mark, we talked about Bogner and his ability to run the ball, but he has a cannon for an arm. I mean, he just fired that right in there. The only place he could put it, and Bishop's able to pick it up.
First down from the 26. Bogner will roll left. And has to throw it out of bounds. He tried to squeeze it into his tight end, Anton Klaus. And that will be his incompleted pass. That's his first incompletion on this drive, and we'll go to second down from the 26.
Getting a lot of pressure on that play by Levi Schrader again.
Second and 10. 2:17 to go in a very rapidly moving opening quarter.
Great job there covering the receivers out there. Yeah, he had nowhere to go but throw it away.
Play clock already down to 10. Bogner will set up with Caden Bish beside him.
Bogner and Bish trips to the far side, one to the near side here. There's the snap.
Drop straight back. Does Bogner now wants to run this time, and he's got a couple of yards before getting whacked pretty good inside the 25-yard line. And we'll call that the 23, so that's a pickup of 3 and looks at 3rd and 7.
Little double team action by Columbus Grove on defense there with Gander holding him up there, and then you see Levi Schrader coming in there and just putting a little bit of helmet on him.
See, Lehman had to go across the formation trying to get the play call. Bogner alone by himself in the backfield this time. And we'll roll left. Bulldogs chasing him, sets up, throws, and he overthrows Lehman. So it'll be 4th down from the 23. Need about 7 or so. We're already down to 1:31 to go. They've had the football now for 6 minutes and 4 seconds on this drive. And this will be the 14th play coming up.
I said they haven't been intimidated at all by Columbus Grove coming into this thing, and they're just driving down the field. Now Columbus Grove putting the pressure on them, though.
Bogner with Caden Bish on his left hip. Fake, looks, Bogner, and he's being tracked, and he's sacked.
Trouble.
Thrown down in the backfield by Blankemeyer. Layden Blankemeyer had 81 tackles coming in tonight. He had 11 TFLs. He just picked up a big sack that will kill this drive.
That'll be his 5th sack of the season for the 2nd team All-Northwest Conference defensive lineman.
And Grove will take over on their own 35-yard line after they stop that 14-play drive and have 1:23 to go in our opening quarter.
Under 6 minutes there.
Kyle Hopkins will move Barraza to his left hip. And Hopkins will look. He looked at Baxter, who's being held, and passes out. Did he catch it in bounds? He did not. I was watching Baxter that whole play. He tried to make a break, and the guy just grabbed him.
I'm going to tell you what, that line judge down here, he wasn't even watching the play.
But there wasn't a flag on it, so we'll go to 2nd and 10 from the 35. Pass was just a bit long from Hopkins,
But a smart move right there by Columbus Grove. Come out after a big sack like that and just throw it downfield right away.
Trevon Baxter made the grab, but he was out of bounds, couldn't get a foot down in time. 2nd and 10. Barraza going left. Barraza's got a hole. Look out. He makes a move. Barraza up the left sideline, makes another move, and runs into Heyman before he gets knocked down. A big run, Trenton Barraza. That will be a simplified flooring 1st down.
And that Marcus Barraza at his best. I mean, you saw the 2 moves he put on the defensive players there, just able to just slide right past them.
44-yard pickup by Trenton Barraza. And what do we got? We have a timeout. This will be called by Mohawk, and we will take a break also. 54 seconds to opening quarter. Watching high school playoff football on WOSN. Our timeouts tonight are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. I walked in there Wednesday at 3:30 and had an answer by 3:35, 3:40.
There you go.
These guys are really, really efficient there, Matt and the crew. First time out, the scoreboard says it was called by Mohawk. One official pointed one way and one pointed the other. We're going to go with the scoreboard with 54 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. Barraza bounces it left. Barraza trying to get outside, and we'll get down to about the 11-yard line. He is in The Northwest Ohio Recycling Red Zone. Northwest Ohio Recycling is in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392.
I'll tell you what, Mark, we're seeing a personal battle out there right now between Barraza and Heyman out there. Both of them first team all leagues. And, it's Barraza's running right at him.
And we've got an official's timeout. Let's see this one's all about.
They're going to call the first down.
I was going to say, it looks like a first down, but they have not moved the sticks yet. And the linesman on the far side says, are we there or aren't we? It is right at the sticks, and they did not measure it. And now we go. So it will be a simplified flooring first down. That's a good place to get a first down.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Outside the 10-yard line, you can still pick up one more. Trying to dent that Hawker Drywall scoreboard again. This time Barraza will be on the left hip of Hopkins. The pitch out. He's got the corner, and he just lowers his shoulder and runs into your buddy Heyman.
I'll tell you what. I think we're going to see a lot of that today.
Barraza's carry this time takes him to the, looks like to the 3-yard line. That's an 8-yard pickup on first down.
Barraza came over because his helmet came loose on that play, so he's out for one play.
The play clock and the game clock is almost simultaneous. So Eversol's in the backfield now. Turn, handoff, and he pushes forward. He might have got to the first down, did not get to the end zone. Grant Eversol.
Tackled by Brady Kaufman, the 6'3", 260-pound junior defensive tackle for Mohawk.
Well, that will bring our initial quarter to an end. Columbus Grove will be up 7-0, knocking on the door. Back with the second quarter after this. You're watching high school playoff football on WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard at Foster Memorial Stadium is brought to you by Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Dar, we have been impressed by Fostoria, and they just brought in 2 more large pieces.
Yes, they did.
They're right past us here. This place is,
it smells good,
up here,
doesn't
doesn't it? Yes. Columbus Grove, just outside the 1-yard line as we begin second quarter action. Perez is back in the game after taking that play off for losing his hat. He will set up with Hopkins. Pitch, Barraza.
He's going to walk it in.
And he's going to easily score his second touchdown of the evening from 1 yard out. So Columbus Grove begins the second quarter by scoring from a yard out. And they are up 13-0 pending the Evan Veerhoff PAT. As they just went 65 yards. Thanks to that big run in there by Barraza and some really fine blocking up front. Here's Veerhoff.
Yeah, there was a lot of green over there. Yeah, he was untouched going in.
Down, kicks up. And he has made yet another one.
Almost Mr. Automatic.
That makes him, 70 of 71 on the season. Columbus Grove up 14-0. 11:57 to go before half. You're watching high school playoff football on WOSN. Our touchdown sponsor tonight is Dale's Concrete. Call Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipzig for all your commercial and residential needs. Second touchdown of the game for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs, and they've taken a 14-0 lead here early in quarter number 2. Here's Veerhoff's kick. It's going to sail down. And that was caught by number 20. That's Braxton Frisch. Braxton Frisch will get up over the 30 for his team to start their second possession. They moved it the first time before a sack on fourth down ended the drive. They're going to start on their own 31-yard line.
Be interesting to see what kind of adjustments Columbus Grove is going to make here on this second drive by Mohawk. And Mohawk ate up a lot of time on that first drive and long plays before Grove was able to shut them down.
Columbus Grove defense has given up 10 points a game this year. On the ground, they get up 107.4 yards per game, and through the air, 96.1. They have 18 interceptions this year in 12 games. Bogner back to throw. Tries to step up, and they got him again. Back-to-back sacks. This one to start the second drive, as he will go down at about the 27-yard line. Looks like he lost 4.
That's the one thing we saw on video, Dale, is their offensive line gave up a lot of sacks last week.
Yeah, they were matching up really well, man.
Grove's going to keep bringing them until you stop them.
Second and 14. Warriors football. Bogner's low in the backfield this time, and will roll right. This time he broke containment. Up over the 30, heading to the sideline, and a couple of Grove Bulldogs track him out down near the original line of scrimmage. First team all-conference player of the Northern 10, and in fact, offensive player of the year in that conference.
There was a lot of running on that play for a couple yards, but a good pursuit by Columbus Grove down that side, to be able to force him out of bounds.
They did. They got him right about the original line of scrimmage. We'll call it the 31-yard line, and that 4-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 10. And he will have trips to his left. Caden Bish in the backfield along with Ben Bogner. Fakes a handoff and will throw it out. He's got a man open, and he overthrew him.
Well, we knew he had a good arm. I mean, that was a good, 40 yards downfield.
Tried to find Andrew Woodland, a 6'1 senior. He had 10 catches for 240 yards and 3 scores before this one. And threw the ball a long way, but it will be 4th and 10. Bogner is the punter for this team. He averages 33.6 yards per punt. And deep, looks like we got Barraza back here along with Trevin Baxter. Good rush. Bob got to it. In fact, they might have got a hand on it. That ball didn't go very far. And scooping it up. What about Baxter on a pickup? How about that play? Up the sideline he goes.
Wow.
That was impressive.
Well, Baxter's got 1 touchdown on a kickoff return already this season.
And they have great field position with 10:52 to go in the opening half to make this a 3-score lead. They will start on the 32-yard line thanks to a really good run back by Baxter.
Great field position for the Bulldogs. 3rd possession here. Hopkins and Barraza backfield, twins to the far side. Double tight end.
Barraza will be on the right hip of Hopkins this time. Hopkins to look. Got a guy open. Basinger makes that catch. Basinger will have a first down and will do so inside the red zone. Our red zone sponsor tonight is Northwest Ohio Recycling, and our first down sponsor is Simplified Flooring.
Basinger came in with 13 catches, 201 yards, averaging almost 18 yards a catch and 4 touchdowns.
Well, he just got 18 to get him to the 14-yard line. Hopkins will roll out, looks again, throws it to the end zone, and it's picked off. Headed up the sideline, this is Caleb Bish. And he sat back in the coverage and just waited for that ball to come and picked it off. First turnover of the game, and that's the 3rd interception for the season for Kyle Hopkins. So Mohawk dodges a bullet. Looked like Grove was headed for the end zone. They get a stop and get it back with 10:15 to go.
Yeah, that was an interesting play call right there. Just to go back to the well again and try to get another pass down the field. Good play by Bish on that one there to pick it off.
This drive will start on the 31-yard line, as the last drive did for the Mohawk Warriors. And we're getting an extra player in the game. Somebody didn't get the call. This will be number 9, Hayden Parker, hustling into the game.
1 receiver to each side of the formation, double tight end, Bish and Bogner in the back. There's going to be
Handoff. Darting up the middle that time is Caden Bish. Caden came in with 449 yards rushing and 8 touchdowns. Good run for him on first down. Gets it to the 40, gives him a 9-yard pickup.
Yeah, he hit the hole really quickly and was able to get past the front line for Columbus Grove. So.
Play clock just at 20. Plenty of time to get it in from the sidelines. Caden Bish will set up on the right side of Ben Bogner. Bogner will look and now finds room to dart up the middle. He's going to get the first down, a little bit more. In fact, a lot more. Over midfield he goes before getting knocked down in Bulldog territory.
Nice run by Bogner on that one. They were able to get past and slip out of a couple tackles on that one. They're just not wrapping him up. You got to wrap him up back there, not let him get through there.
It's an 11-yard pickup for him, so 9 yards on first down. 11 on that down, and this will be a Columbus Grove timeout. 9:16 to go, opening half. You're watching high school playoff football, WOSN. Tonight's timeouts are brought to you by Metzger Financial Services, helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. Each team has taken a timeout here in our opening half. I think Columbus Grove is going to talk a little defense right here, Dar.
Yeah, they're going to need to. I mean, they gave up a couple of big plays right there for letting the quarterback slip out of the backfield like that. You know, they made the adjustments, you know, in that first drive by Mohawk to shut them down before they got down, you know, when they were knocking on the door. So they need to make those adjustments again.
First down on the Columbus Grove 49-yard line. Bogner will run off right tackle, and he will get inside to the 45-yard line. So good pickup on first down for him. Give him 5 to the 44-yard line. Second down from the Grove 44-yard line. Need 5.
Now you got to be careful for Columbus Grove because this is a good passing down for Bogner. I mean, if he can find anybody right now.
2 receivers go each way, including his favorite target, Heyman, is right over by us. Here the Grove bench. Looks like Grove's coming, and they do. Here they come. Quick pass. Heyman caught it and lost the football. And he made the catch, got popped, and fumbled the football. Looking to see who picked it up. Was that Baxter picked it up? It was.
Looks like Baxter, yep.
Trevin Baxter, after the completion, the fumble. Big hit by the Bulldogs, and they will take over. As they made some solid contact on Heyman.
Hit it right in the football, too, it looked like. Just knocked it right out of his hands.
Columbus Grove will take over on their own 36-yard line. 8:27 to go before the band show.
Yep. Trading turnovers right at the moment.
And Barraza will go off right tackle. His ability to see, Dar, and as soon as that vision says, here's my hole, and plant a foot and go, it's just outstanding.
Yeah, his cutting ability is unbelievable. And I said we saw it on the 44-yard run that he just cut right past defenders. And on that one there, every time he sees a little bit of crease, that's all he needs, and he'll cut back and forth until he gets through there. But good blocking on the right side again for him.
Barraza in the backfield will take this handoff as well and use his speed to get to the edge, and then they get him. Good tackle by Caleb Bish. Let's see what they get to the first down. And looking for the call, and they did. So that is a simplified flooring first down. It's got up over the 45 to the 46-yard line, right at the sticks. Our first down sponsor is Simplified Flooring. Simplified Flooring will help you choose your flooring and make it simple to do so. Hopkins fakes it to Barraza, rolls, looks, and he's going to loft it to his coach on the sideline. Good decision.
Yeah, absolutely was a good decision because he kept dropping back farther and farther, and he knew he didn't have anybody down there to throw it to. Smart play by him.
2nd and 10. In fact, he overshot his coach on the sideline.
Yeah, he did. He hit the guy down here. Look, almost got a cheerleader caught.
2nd and 10, Columbus Grove. Baxter goes in motion, takes the jet sweep, trying to get to the edge. Good pursuit by Mohawk, and he's got nowhere to run. Finally gets chased out of bounds. Might have got a yard or two. Good defensive play that time as they kind of swarmed on Trevin Baxter.
Again, Heyman was over there to kind of push him, force him to go out of bounds on that side. But you're right, the whole entire front line for Mohawk was moving down that way on him.
3rd and 7, Bulldogs. Clock stopped when he got knocked out of bounds. 2 receivers left. And Barraza will switch to set up behind Hopkins this time. And we'll take a handoff and go. Barraza darts and powers and picks up another first down. He got a really good block that time. But the wingback came across and knocked, I think it was Caleb Davis, came across and knocked a receiver backwards or defender backwards. And down to the 40-yard line, an 11-yard pickup and another first down sponsored by Simplified Flooring.
And again, Barraza finding the hole. You got the key block, like you said, Mark, and then he found the hole.
Hopkins looks, going to roll out and keep it himself. And nice tackle.
Oh, yes.
I think that was number 34, Owen Patrizzi, the first-team all-defensive player in the Northern 10 this year.
Great open field tackle by Patrizzi on that one. 129 tackles coming into this game, 15 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, and 2 interceptions.
Right back to the original line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10. 2 receivers will go to the right for Hopkins this time. And again, Barraza in the pistol. Handoff, Barraza right tackle. And more, and more, and he gets down to the 20-yard line. What could have been a 3 or 4 yard pickup turned out to be 20.
Great balance by him as well. That's another key feature for him as a running back. He's just got great balance.
Darth, this is my first chance to see him this year live. I've watched him on WSN in several games, but he's so impressive in person, much more so than on the screen.
I mean, he just finds every hole, and he's got such good vision, like you said, Mark, and good balance and good speed once he gets to the secondary.
Barraza goes off the right side this time and will get down inside the red zone. Red zone sponsor is Northwest Ohio Recycling.
And he's so durable, too. I mean, he's taken so many hits this season. Granted, he hasn't played as many quarters like I talked about because they've had running clocks so many times, and by the second half, he's usually sitting on the bench. But, he's taken a lot of punishment this year, and he's just kept right in the game.
8-yard pickup. Hopkins looks. His man's covered. He's going to roll out this time, and he's going to be sacked. Good defense that time. He wanted to go out to his wingback in the out pattern and couldn't get it there. Just tucked it himself and ended up losing 3 back to the 15.
I believe that was Owen Patrizzi again on the tackle, the 5'5", 156-pound junior.
Columbus Grove needs to get to the 10 for a first down. It's 3rd and 5. Snap, handoff, Barraza, right tackle, ducks his head and dives inside the 10. And that will be yet another first down, sponsored by Simplified Flooring.
What a luxury when you got a running back that, you need the 5 yards. You hand it to him, and he's going to get you 6 yards.
To the 8-yard line with that, it'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Columbus Grove trying to take a 3-score lead. Barraza darts off the left guard and pushes down inside the 5-yard line. Let's talk about those offensive linemen. You got Jacob Leininger. He wears number 51. 52 is Kylan Mays. 58 is Brady First. 63 is Ty Meyer, the center. 67, Leighton Blankemeyer. And those guys do a great job up front.
And they are just putting some punishment on this defensive line for the Mohawk Warriors. I mean, they just are hammering him and opening up some holes on left and right.
That was a 6-yard pickup to the, well, actually it was a 4-yard pickup. Then they tacked on a couple with the penalty, half the distance to the goal line. And that also made it a first down. So it's 1st and goal from the 2. Let's surprise him, hand it to 3. There you go. And Barraza off left tackle. And for the 3rd time tonight, Trent Barraza is in the end zone. This time capping a 12-play drive. With 3:47 to go in the half. Columbus Grove pending a Veerhoff PAT, looking at a 21-point lead. Veerhoff.
Nothing fancy there, just right up the middle again. And it's got to be wearing down the defensive line.
So here it comes. Snap.
Kick is up. It sails through, and for the norm, Evan Veerhoff handles the PAT duties exceptionally well. It's 21-0 Grove. You're watching high school playoff football, WOSN. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Dale's Concrete, our touchdown sponsor this evening. You can call Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Lipsick for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. Columbus Grove, pending the fumble they just picked up a moment ago. Went 12 plays, 64 yards, took 4:40 off the clock, and they lead 21-0. Here's the kick again. This will head to Bish. And Bish dances around, gets over the 30, pretty good run back, and they're going to start once again right around the 30-yard line. That's where they began the last couple possessions.
They've had some decent starting field positions. They just haven't been able to get past this Grove defense to move it down the field.
Trailing 21-0.
What offensive set they come
This is a team that averages 36 points per game. Grove's pitched a shutout with them so far, and this one drive will start on the 32. So their last 3 drives have been on the 31, 31, and now the 32-yard line. Mohawk still has 2 timeouts left. They'd love to get on the board here before halftime, and they will get the football first in half number 2. Caden Bish will set up beside Ben Bogner. Bogner will roll left, gets up close to the 40-yard, up to the 35-yard line to pick up about 3 on first down.
I'll tell you, Mark, this Grove defense is so strong. I mean, Bogner was able to get through a couple tackles earlier on, but for the most part, these guys once they get an arm on you, you're going down.
4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. This time Bogner will be alone in the backfield as he's got trips to his right plus a slot back. Heyman's on his left. He's looking at Heyman. Heyman's got a step, and he overthrew him.
Oh, he almost got it.
He almost ran that down, didn't he?
He sure did. He got a hand on it at least.
He turned the Jets on right there. See coverage out there by a couple of Bulldogs, but he had a step. And we will go to 3rd and 6. See Baxter's having some conversations with Heyman. They've had a couple of collisions this evening.
Yeah, Baxter picked him up when he off the ground there, and then as they were going down the field, they're talking to each other.
So it's 3rd and 6. Boy, you know that Mohawks need a first down right here. They're going to turn the ball back over to Grove, and they don't want to do that before halftime.
Absolutely not.
This is Caleb Bish. He's got a jet sweep, and he goes down. Too much speed in the Grove Bulldog front 4. And Mays got him. Let's see where they put this down at. It will be a Columbus Grove timeout, Dars. They want to get the football back with 2:48 to go.
Absolutely.
The ball's on the 37-yard line, so we picked up about a yard, but still need 5 on first down, and we get a timeout. The annual TV44 WSN fundraising campaign is underway now. Our goal is to raise $175,000 or more by the end of the year. Your donations stay local and are used to support WTLW and WSN. You can donate today at axministries.com. Columbus Grove with that timeout and wanting to get the football back. Bogner's the punter. You might have to be careful. He might try to pull something out of his sleeve with his Grove timeout, but Columbus Grove would like to get another shot at scoring here this half.
Yeah, and I'm not sure you'd want to do that.
You don't make it.
You better make it, because if you don't, you just gave Columbus Grove the ball where you don't want to give it to them.
Columbus Grove has used their second timeout. Mohawk has used one in the opening half. Sycamore Mohawk. I had some people ask me today, where's that at? Well, it's in that Tiffin Upper Sandusky area, if you're not familiar with that. Here's Bogner to punt. Baxter will head deep. Single guy back this time. And he's going to look, and he's going to look. He's going to fake it. He's going to throw, and it's caught. He found Caleb Bish on fourth down. And they're going to get a first down, a simplified flooring first down in Bulldog territory.
Big play for the Mohawk Warriors.
Well, you got to wonder, roll the dice a little bit. It's playoff football, and that's what they just did.
You're down 21-0. You got to try something.
So they will be on the plus side of the field as they will start on the Grove 49-yard line. And they still have 2:31 to go with those two timeouts. Clock running now that the first down's been set. Caden Bish will set with Ben Bogner. Bogner will look, throw, gunned over the middle. It's caught. Heyman makes the catch. Heyman spins away from a guy and gets inside to the 29-yard line. 20-yard pickup on first down.
And that was a bullet thrown by Bogner on that one. I mean, and good reception there by Heyman to pick that one out of the air.
He did just snatch that one out of the air. 20-yard pickup down to the 29-yard line as we approach the 2-minute mark. And again, Mohawk Warriors get the football first in half number 2. So they could have back-to-back possessions if they score here. It's a football game. Bogner, this time Bish moves to his right hip, and Bogner will run right. And not very far. Stays in bounds, too, so the clock will continue to run. As he might have got a yard. Looked like, where they're going to set it down at? Put it right back where it was. 2nd and 10 from the 29. A little hurry up now from the white-shirted Warriors.
We talked about how quick the Columbus Grove line is to get down the lines all the time.
Bogner will roll to his left, being pressured, and almost got to him, and he, with the pressure, had to unload it quickly, and he couldn't have quite enough time to find Kane Heyman. Heyman ran a crossing route, started on the left side of the formation, ran all the way across the field, and the pass was behind him.
They get good pressure by Columbus Grove. The quarterback had to hear those guys coming, at that point. He had to get rid of it.
3rd and 10 from the 29-yard line. 1:04 to go, opening half. Heyman's in motion and now heads up the field. Got a screen set up. Bish. A couple of Grove Bulldogs. In fact, a whole herd of Grove Bulldogs get there, and that's not going to work.
No, he was able to slip out of a couple in defenders' hands, but all that did was slow him down just long enough for a host of Columbus Grove Bulldogs to get there.
Lost a couple this time, so it'll be 4th and 12. We talk about Grove, and their size and strength, but they're so fast as well.
Oh, they're fast.
Trips right. It's 4th and 12 from the 31-yard line. Bogner looks to the sideline. His team still has 2 timeouts left, and we just got one of them. So it's a Metzger Financial Services timeout. We're going to keep it right here with 24 seconds to go before the opening half. It is 4th and 12. We're about to look at the 9th play of this drive, the biggest one of which was a 4th down pass that picked up a first down on the plus side of the field. You can join Danny Holbrook, Miles Holliday, and Nate Garlock each week as they discuss local football matchups, Buckeye football, and sports all across the state of Ohio on WSN's newest podcast, The Three Wise Men. Is that not self-promotion?
I tell you. What can you say?
Well, I got to be a part of that twice, and that night it was 2 wise men and this old guy. So I think they changed it that particular night. They just guys do a great job. They always bring some guys in, coaches, players, whatever, to be a part of that and talk with them and get a lot of insight on what's going on in people's lives, not just sports-wise, but for high school athletes and their coaching. So it's a really good podcast. You have a chance to listen to it. This is looking at 4th and 12 from the 31-yard line. And now they have just a single timeout left to the Mohawk Warriors. Bogner's going to be alone in his backfield. I'm looking for where Heyman's hiding at. He's on the far side of the field. Bogner going to roll right. Being chased, lofts it up, and jump ball, and it's knocked away. Well defended. Had a couple of Bulldogs there. Trying to see who it was Heyman he was trying to squeeze it into, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
And it's going to fall incomplete.
Smart move by the defensive backs just to knock it away and not try for the interception, because that would have been a loss of yardage for Columbus Grove on that one if they would have picked that off.
And with just 17 seconds left, Grove will take over on the 31-yard line, their own 31-yard line, as they have held once again. Mohawk, on their initial drive of the season, ran 14 plays, got all the way down to the Grove 23-yard line before a sack on 4th down occurred and broke that one up. And Grove was once again held in this particular situation. You got some guy named Trenton Barraza back there. You might pop one from the 31-yard line. A couple guys pulling in front of him. Barraza up over the 35 and gets to about the 37-yard line. And Grove took a timeout with 8 seconds to go. That will be their final timeout.
Well, Barraza says, if I can't run over you and I can't run into you, I'll just jump over you.
He's got it all, doesn't he? I mean, he's got a good offensive line in front of him. His vision's great. His strength is good. His agility is tremendous, and he's just a pleasure to watch as a guy sitting up here in the press box.
His balance is unreal.
You can stream the WSN channel anytime, anywhere for only $8 per month. Download from Roku or Apple TV or sign up at app.wsn.tv. 8 seconds to go before halftime, and Coach Andy Schaefer has taken his final timeout. And you know, Dara, not to throw a jinx at anybody, but when you're up 21-0, I guess you could do that. Andy Schaefer's won 99 football games at Columbus Grove, and this would be his 100th victory if his team holds on in second half action tonight.
And they're such a fundamentally sound football team year in and year out. Great job by Andy and his coaching staff just to keep these guys conditioned and you know, keeping to their assignments.
Hopkins back to throw. And he looks, and he's being chased. He's going to be dragged down, brought down in the backfield by Jeff Lasier, excuse me. And that will bring our opening half to an end. It's been a good half for the Columbus Grove Bulldogs. As we head to the band show, they'll take a 21-0 lead. You're watching high school playoff football on WSN. Welcome back to Fostoria Memorial Stadium, Dick Kidwell Field. Our scoreboard tonight is brought to you by Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. That scoreboard shows the Columbus Grove Bulldogs on top 21-0 over the Mohawk Warriors. Dar, we got handed some stat pages at halftime, and what kind of stat numbers jump off the page at you?
Well, the one that jumps off the page to everybody, I think, is Trenton Barraza with 22 carries for 181 yards and 3 touchdowns so far in this game for Columbus Grove. Now, Kyle Hopkins, he's 3 for 8 for 27 yards and an interception, but it's really been all handed off to Trenton Barraza mostly today. And as always for this Columbus Grove Bulldogs, flip it over the other side for the Warriors. You know, their quarterback, Ben Bogner, is looking at 12 carries for 27 yards, 9 for 15 through the air for 62 yards. But we talked about it, you know, before we got on the air again. You know, Mohawk has not really played that bad. I mean, they've had some long, drives, and they just don't have anybody back here in the backfield with their quarterback to take the pressure off of him. You know, he's made nice passes downfield to Heyman. He's made some great catches out there. But really, Columbus Grove has just been able to pin their ears back and just go right after this quarterback all in the first half. And if they don't find somebody to take that pressure off of him, Grove's going to do the same thing here in the second half.
With this 21-0 lead, Columbus Grove has now outscored their opponents 400-47 in the first half. So they've gotten off to great starts, and we'll see what happens here in quarter number 3 as Mohawk will get the football first. If you just joined us, Mohawk is wearing the white jerseys this evening with black helmets. Columbus Grove is in their dark gray uniforms with the red numerals and their silver helmets, and Evan Bierhoff will kick off for them. And we will have second half action here from Fostoria in just a moment. Back deep, number 5, Kane Heyman is on our side of the field. On the far side is Caleb Bish. And this is headed, they're going to bounce around, and Heyman's going to have it bounce in front of him, going to pick it up. Grove trying to swarm on him, and he will go down inside the 20-yard line. So really good coverage by the Grove Bulldogs.
Yeah, they got down there quickly. They had 2 or 3 guys all over Heyman. You know, when he had to go back and pick that ball up off the turf on that bounce, you know, they were right there to bring him down.
So they will start, will the Mohawk Warriors on their own 19-yard line. Ben Bogner, their quarterback, has had a pretty good first half. He did throw an interception, but moved the football. They just couldn't get in the end zone.
Yeah, like I said, he has a cannon for an arm. There's no doubt about it. Even the passes, just short passes, are zipped in there past the defenders. But, you know, he just doesn't have anybody back there to really help him out.
Heyman goes in motion to fake it to him, and Bogner's going to try to get to his right and cannot. Blankemeyer there is first.
Blankemeyer coming in with 81 tackles, 11 tackles for losses, and 4 sacks. And that's, again, just showing how versatile this offensive and defensive lines are for Columbus Grove. I mean, they are so quick, you know, and they're deceptively quick as well. You know, they just get down the line quickly. They, you know, shed their blockers, you know, and get in there as quick as they can. 2nd and
12 from the 17-yard line. Bogner looks, throws, caught by Bish. And Bish is back to about the original line of scrimmage. May have got to the 20, but not much for Caleb Bish, the first-team all-conference wide receiver in the Northern 10.
Again, good job by Grove defense sniffing that play out. Knew exactly what they needed to do. Had their guys sitting there waiting for him.
Ball gets put down at the 21-yard line, so it is a 4-yard pickup. They need to get to the 29 for a first down here on a 3rd down. Trips right, single receiver left. That single receiver is Kane Heyman. Bish will roll this way and look, and he gets away from the first guy, gets away from the second. He's got room to run and gets knocked out of bounds. Grove looking for a penalty and didn't get one on a hole in the backfield. Instead, it will be a first down. Our first downs are brought to you by Simplified Flooring. Simplified Flooring will help make choosing your flooring simple. So flushed out of the pocket. Ben Bogner gets the ball right to the sticks at the 29-yard line. Will be first down for them right there.
And Bogner, offensive player of the year in his league, and you can see why.
Bogner looks, throws. Heyman caught it over the middle, makes the first guy miss, gets a block. He's going to get a first down and get up around the 45-yard line. Good completion to number 5. To the 46 it goes. We'll make that a 17-yard pickup and a Simplified Flooring first down.
Well, Heyman, as we said, had 52 catches coming into this game for 905 yards, averaging about 17 yards a catch and 10 touchdowns. And you can see it right there. That slant over the middle has probably been their best play all day long.
That 905 yards he had coming into the night, he missed a couple of games too with injury. So he's had a really good year for them, 10 touchdowns before this evening as well. First down on the 46-yard line. Grove coming off the edge. And Bish that time was able to shed a tackle and get up close to the 50-yard line. Caden Bish, 6-foot sophomore, goes 190 pounds. And he got right to midfield, 4-yard pickup for him. The winner of this game will get the winner of Lipsick and Delphus St. John's. All those sites, of course, being released on Sunday. Bogner has Bish on his left side. And Bogner will run it up the middle. and might have got over midfield, and that would be it.
Not a lot of room to run up that middle.
We're going to give him the 49-yard line, or actually earned the 49-yard line, so pick up just a yard. They're going to need 5 on 3rd down. Opening possession, second half. Mohawk trying to get into a football game that they trailed 21-0.
It's a big play for Mohawk. Even though it's early in the 3rd quarter, this is a big play for them to keep this drive going.
Bogner throws a little screen pass. Bish is out here. Bish run down by number 57, Jordan Mall. And, excuse me, that was 67, my mistake, Leininger. But that will be enough for another 1st down. Delay action play to the 43-yard line.
Nice play call by the Mohawk coaching staff.
This will be the 8th play of this drive, as we're now more than 3 minutes into this second half.
Now, Mark, this is the way they started out the game as well. Just driving down the field.
We have a Mohawk Warrior injured, and while they tend to him, we'll take a break. You're watching high school playoff football on WOSN. We just had an official timeout. Our timeouts are sponsored tonight by Metzger Financial Services. Helping you plan your financial future. Call 419-225-6067 or visit MetzgerFinancialServices.com. The injured player was the running back, Caden Bish. He walked off the field. Not quite sure he's 100%, but he was able to walk off the field anyway. We'll see if he gets back into the action this evening. And he lost a yard. Back to the 40-yard line, 44-yard line. Pass goes to nobody in the middle of the field.
Well, he was going for Heyman again on that slant across the middle. And
so we'll go to 2nd down on the incomplete pass from the 44-yard line.
Looked like Heyman was open on that one there. It just kind of died there in the middle of the field.
Owen Patrizzi, has moved into the backfield to replace the injured Caden Bish. And we are going to get a timeout. This timeout goes to Mohawk. 8:17 to go. You're watching high school playoff football on WOSN. Mohawk Warriors have taken the opening timeout here in half number 2. Timeout brought to you by Metzger Financial Services. We're looking at a 2nd and 10 from the Columbus Grove 44-yard line. First possession of the second half. They've used almost 4 minutes off the clock. Owen Patrizzi is the new running back. He's a 5'9 junior, goes 160. He will be on the left hip of Ben Bogner. Here comes Grove. Passes over the middle.
Oh, right
caught.
in the middle.
This is caught by Caleb Bish. And he will pick up a simplified flooring 1st down, as that catch took it to the Grove 31-yard line, 33-yard line, excuse me, 16-yard pickup.
It just shows the strength of this young man's arm, because he just fired that right in there between the defenders.
Bogner will roll left this time, looking to run, and Grove's got him snuffed out this time. 3 Bulldogs there, no room to run this time on the 10th play of the drive, and they will lose 3. Will Ben Bogner back to the 36-yard line. We'll put it down to 37, actually, so he lost 4. It'll be 2nd and 14. You can see him, Bogner, talking to his tight end, Andy Klaus. See if that has bearing on this play. Low snap. Bogner picks it up. Going to throw it down the middle of the field. It's caught. He put that ball into Caleb Bish's hand. Bish got drilled as he caught it, but not until we get a completion and another. Simplified flooring, first down. This time right at the 20, a 17-yard pickup on that play, and that picked up the first down.
Again, as we said, this is almost a clone of their first drive they had to open this game up. Got down to the same area again, but Columbus Grove defense tightened up on that drive and was able to shut them down right there.
They had a first down the 26 and proceeded to lose 3 yards on the next 4 plays. Bogner will roll out. Got room to run if he chooses, lofts it, and it's caught. They're inside the red zone. Our red zone sponsor today is Northwest Ohio Recycling in Pandora, paying top dollar for aluminum, copper, brass, scrap iron, and scrap cars. Call 419-384-3392. And that was a 7-yard completion to the 13-yard line.
Good job by Bogner just to find his receiver on that one because he was in hot pursuit by Columbus Grove.
Bogner will run up the middle inside the 10. Ben Bogner has rushed for 1,118 yards and 9 touchdowns before this evening. And that will pick up a first down as he got inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line.
And Columbus Grove did a good job of holding him in the first half to just 12 carries for 27 yards.
And he will run up the middle again. Gets close to the 5. They've just gone straight. Let that young man run the football. He goes 6 foot 185. And looking for where the football got placed down at. It looks like at about the 5-yard line, so he got 4 yards on first down. 15th play of the drive coming up right here. And Bogner will carry again.
He may have got a couple yards on that one, too.
3 consecutive carries for Ben Bogner.
Gave him 3 yards on the kick pickup.
That one's to the 2-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 2. Testing the Grove Bulldog defense, which has given up a total or an average of 10.1 points per game this year after throwing a shutout in the first half tonight. Bogner again, right up the middle, and is he in the end zone? He is. From 2 yards out on the 16th play of the drive, Ben Bogner gets into the end zone. That drive took, about 7.5 minutes almost, and went 16 plays, and he'll get our PAT opportunity. Frisch is our PAT guy. That's Braxton Frisch. He's a 5'9", 165-pound junior. Bish will be the holder, gets it down, the kick is up, and it is good. And with 4:32 to go in the second, Mohawks on the board. They trail Columbus Grove 21-7. Watching high school playoff football on WOSN. Touchdown sponsor tonight is Dale's Concrete. Call Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipzig for all your commercial and residential concrete needs. That touchdown by Ben Bogner, 16 plays, 7 minutes and 28 seconds off the clock. They went 81 yards, and that cuts the Grove lead to a 21-7 lead as they will get their first possession of the second half.
And now the Mohawk Warriors need a big stop right here. They need to get the ball back. 7-minute drives are okay, but they're not in a position right now to do that too many times. They need to, put some points on the board quickly, and they need to get this Grove defense or offense off the field.
This will be Grove's first possession of the second half. Frisch to kick off. Baxter is deep along with Barraza, but they're up right around the 25 now, backing up a little bit. Popped up in the air. Barraza will field it. And Barraza over the 35-yard line for their possession to begin here on this drive. You're right, Dart. This would be a big point for a stop here by the Mohawk Warriors, and likewise a good chance for Columbus Grove to say, okay, it's time for us to reestablish control of the football game, and they're going to get the football on their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, this is going to be definitely a series of wills right here, and whoever comes out on top of it. But, Mohawk has to stop Columbus Grove right here. They need to get the ball back. They ate up a lot of time in the start of this third quarter.
Hopkins and Barraza in the backfield. This is Barraza. And not much room for the young man to run this time as the Warriors stop up and make a play. Eli Chevalier was the first to get to him. And that will set the football back at the 37-yard line. Call it no gain on first down. And you can't count the number of times that happens. Not very often.
Not very often.
In fact, it looks like they gave him a yard. Looks on the far side of the field. So we'll call it 2nd and 9, even though Sword says 2nd and 10. Look to the sideline. Still 15 on the play clock. Braz will set up behind Kyle Hopkins and take that handoff off the right side. Braz has got room to run. First down yardage up over midfield. Once again, simplified flooring first down. Number 3 picks up yardage on the sweep to the right side. Gets into Warrior territory.
And we watched him, run through the middle so many times. But like I said, when he gets to the outside, can make that corner out there, he's got some speed. And you saw him just kind of dive forward to get an extra 3 yards.
14-yard pickup, swing pass to Baxter. Not much room for him to go. Hopkins swings the football out to Trevon Baxter. And we're going to put the football back at the 48-yard line. So we're going to call that a no gain and make it a 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Mohawk's done a nice job of stopping every bit of this Columbus Grove offense except for Trenton Barraza.
Who just took the football, danced up the middle, and he's got room to run and more. Barraza and broke a tackle, and he will have his 4th touchdown this evening, this one from 48 yards out.
Got a flag down?
Oh, we do, don't we? Let's see what the call is. The penalty flag is laying right at the 32, 33-yard line. And we're going to have a little conversation. Let's see what the call is from John Schuler. Face mask against the defense, and that touchdown stands. 4th touchdown run tonight for Trent Barraza, this one from 48 yards out. And Evan Veerhoff comes on for the PAT attempt.
And again, he was going head-to-head with Heyman out there on that last 15 yards, and he was able to get away from Heyman.
Evan Veerhoff on for his 4th PAT attempt of the evening. And that one's a low-line drive which sails through. His team is back on top, 28-7. You're watching high school playoff football on WOSN. Our touchdown sponsor tonight is Dale's Concrete. Brought to you in part by Dale's Concrete. You can follow them for concrete, decorative, and stamping lipstick for all your commercial and residential needs. That was a 4-play drive. 3 Barrazas run and a completion in the middle of all that to Trevon Baxter. 4th touchdown run of the evening. Patrizzi will pick up the football, get up over the 30. Barraza's touchdown run capped off a 63-play drive, took 1 minute and 50 seconds. It was 4 plays long. And just when Mohawk thought they were back in the game.
Well, we said it was going to be a series of wills of who's going to come out on top of it. And Columbus Grove, has the advantage of having one of the best running backs in the state of Ohio on their side of the ball. And he said, I'm going to put an emphasis right on this right away.
This Mohawk drive will begin on their 33-yard line. They began their last drive on the 19 and went 81 yards to score. Here's a good sign if you're a Mohawk Warrior. Caden Bish is back in the football game, playing running back beside Bogner. Four-man rush, looks, lofts it out, and missed. Bish tried to lob it over everybody to him, and that one will fall incomplete.
This puts Mohawk in a very precarious position because now they have to throw the ball more because they're down 28-7 right this moment with only 2:31 left here in the third quarter. So they'll have to go to the air a lot more, which then gives Columbus Grove the opportunity to blitz everybody again. And they were doing that on that play right there.
This is a Columbus Grove football team that has 27 takeaways on the year. They had a fumble recovery in the opening half. Bogner will throw it, short, caught, and diving near the first down is Caleb Bish. And that's going to be a little bit short as he's tackled at the 42-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
I'm impressed with Mohawk with their passing game and the fact that he really gets rid of the ball quickly on those slant plays like that and right in. You know, I mean, he doesn't miss his receivers.
Trips left. Bish in the backfield. Bogner will go right up the middle, and looks like the pile will push forward, and he will get a simplified flooring first down. Looks like he got to the 45-yard line. And that is good enough for a first down. He picked up 3. And they will get the ball to the 45-yard line. You know, their first drive, Dart, took 7 minutes and 28 seconds. Those lengthy drives, down 3 scores, that's not going to work.
No, it's not going to work. And this has got the making of another one like that as well.
Handoff, heading the other way, Caleb Bish. And he will get over the 50, and flags came in from everywhere. Let's see what this calls. We have not had many penalties this evening.
It's been a clean game.
Of course, we're on the Columbus Grove side from our broadcast area, and they think there have been some that haven't been called, as most fans do, but we're going to get a hold here, it looks like, on this one. He'd gotten to the 49-yard line of Columbus Grove. And we're going to back this one up. It is a hold. And that's a big one. Going to take it all the way back to the 35-yard line. And 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Go ahead, Don.
This has been an MO for the Mohawk Warriors all night long. Is, you know, they seem to make good progress, and all of a sudden they kick themselves in the foot and drop them back again on penalties or a lot of, you know, sacks or whatever. And they've had to make that yardage back up again.
Bogner, Caden Bish. Here comes Grove. Up the middle they come. Throwing off his back foot. He throws it. It's tipped away.
Nice job.
And that is on the far side of the field, Dart. A red number on that dark gray jersey is hard for me to pick up.
I think that was Gavin Baxter on that side.
Thank you very much. That was a really nice job of breaking that play up as he closed on the football very quickly. And we'll go to 2nd and 20 now from their 35-yard line.
57 seconds to go. Bogner with an empty set here. Bunch formation to this near side, one to the far side.
Bogner will roll right and look. And look, here comes Columbus Grove pressure. Throws it off down the field. He's got Heyman out there. And another good recovery that time. He was open, and they got back and knocked that away from the same guy, I think, wasn't it, Dart?
Yeah, I think so. And if it is Gavin Baxter over there, which I believe it is, he's only a freshman, but he's 6'3", 185 pounds, too.
And he made some closing speed that time as Gavin got back and knocked that one away. And back to the 35-yard line, the football comes, and now it's 3rd and 20.
3rd and 20 from the 35, 47 seconds to go here. Trips to the near side.
Grove dropping their safety back, you can see him.
47 seconds to go. Quarter number 3. Here comes Grove again. Putting pressure on. Chase him out of the pocket. He's got to throw off his back foot again. And that one's picked off. Well, there's your guy. 3 plays, and this time Gavin Baxter picks it off.
Gavin Barraza.
That's who it is over there. All right.
It's tough to see those numbers on that far side, like you said. But Gavin Barraza, junior, 5'8", 155 pounds. That's his 6th interception of the season.
Mohawk lost the football by fumble in the opening half. That's an INT that will kill this drive. And with exactly 40 seconds to go in quarter number 3, Columbus Grove will get the football on their own 40-yard line.
Raza and Hopkins in the backfield got trips to the near side here. Tight end to the near side.
Handoff. Barraza sweeps left. Got a good block. Got room and
look
more.
At this. Look at this.
And he gets the football all the way into Warrior territory. Looking to see a little scuffle on the sideline. I think that ended up okay.
Hate to say it, but another grab around his head, right on the sideline.
Nice Columbus Grove guy breaking it up, getting in between them, patting each other on the helmet and saying, hey.
15-yard pickup for Trent Barraza. Simplified flooring first down. 26 seconds to go. Quarter number 3. Play call from the sideline coming in. Hopkins will throw this time. Looks. Quick pass out, and it's dropped. He passed the football to Gavin Baxter. He was unable to secure the football.
He wouldn't have got much yardage if he would have caught that ball because there was a defensive player right there for the Mohawk Warriors.
Bulldogs will send trips to the right. Barraza in the backfield with Kyle Hopkins. 6'1", 190. And what's this call? Dead ball foul. We had a Bulldog who moved. That'll back him up to midfield and make it 2nd and 15. On a night when we have had very few penalties, Dar.
No, it's been a very clean game between these two. And unfortunately, though, the penalties right now are hurting Mohawk more than it is Columbus Grove.
From midfield, 2nd and 15. Barraza. And he is close to a first down. He got a really good block that time by Grant Eversole. Came from his wingback position, knocked the guy backwards. That helped clear that space. But yet another Barraza run, this time to the 43-yard line. To the 37-yard line, so it's a 13-yard pickup. And that will end quarter number 3. Columbus Grove on top, 28-7. Watching high school playoff football, WLSA. We had a little technical difficulty for a moment, and maybe Sherrick came scrambling down from her position upstairs to make sure everything was okay. 4th and 5, Columbus Grove. They're on the Mohawk 40. They need to get to the 35. Hopkins to throw. Will roll right and look. Short pass. Caught. Basinger makes that catch. Brady Basinger. Good play call. Good catch. Good execution. And that will be a Simplified Flooring first down. Today's first down sponsor is Simplified Flooring, helping you choose your flooring and making it simple.
Yeah, we haven't called Brady Basinger's name a lot tonight. He has a couple catches so far from his tight end position, though.
11-yard pickup to the 29-yard line to keep the drive going. Barraza to the right hip this time of Kyle Hopkins. Hopkins to throw again. Looks, plenty of time, looks, now he's going to keep it. And tries to get outside and cannot. We're going to get a flag on some extracurricular activity on a tackle made by Garrett Reinhardt. He was after the face mask, I think, and then didn't let it go once he got him out of bounds.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration there by big number 64 for Mohawk.
I think that is exactly right. Let's wait for the official to make his determination of it. The football's about the 32-yard line. And watch, see what the penalty call is from John Schuler. Yep, face mask. And that's going to be a big one. And that will also be a simplified flooring first down. And the football will go to the 16-yard line.
First and 10, Columbus Grove from the Mohawk 16-yard line.
First down, Bulldogs.
Hopkins and Barraza in the backfield.
See movement by Basinger. And he will lead the play as Barraza tries to get wide right and cannot. Only got a yard. I think the first hit that time was by
For 55.
Okay, thank you. I was looking for the number. That was Chevalier.
The big 6'5", 240-pound junior for Mohawk.
Just a single-yard pickup for Trent Barraza. Hopkins and Barraza. Back there also is Basinger again as a blocker. Barraza.
Oh, look out.
Look out. Heads for the end zone and scores again, this time from 15 yards out. The 5th touchdown of the night for one Trent Barraza.
That'll break the record right there.
He will now become not only scoring his, 65th touchdown of his career, but becomes the career rushing leader in Columbus Grove history. And as far as his teammates concerned, that's a great thing, but also they put this thing up to 34-7, pending the PAT attempt right here by Evan Veerhoff. And the kick sails through. Columbus Grove 35, Mohawk 7. Back in a moment. You're watching high school playoff football on WOSN. Our scoreboard is brought to you by Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Barraza's 5th touchdown of the night puts his team up 35-7. As we said a moment ago, broke the career rushing record tonight. And judging by this, he's got at least one more game to go, Dar.
He certainly does, and he broke the record of another great running back from Blaine Mag. From Columbus Grove. And you heard the crowd on the Columbus Grove side giving Barraza some love over here. You could see him over here just waving to the fans.
Football will go on the 29-yard line. You know, our good friend Ned Steckshoy does all the stat work for Columbus Grove. And one stat, obviously probably very difficult to come up with, I wonder how many negative yard plays Trent Barraza had this year. Because I'll bet there's not many of them.
Not many at all.
He is so strong, so elusive with great vision. He's got great offensive line in front of him as well.
Well, and he's got the habit of running north and south. I mean, he does not go backwards.
Bogner over the 30, up close to the 35-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 6 for Ben Bogner. And the football is right on the 35-yard line, so there's a 6-yard pickup on first down for number 6.
Second and 4 Mohawk from their own 35-yard line.
Now you got to believe that Trenton Barraza's night might be over with at this stage.
You wonder, don't you?
Because, like I said, he doesn't have another game coming up next week.
Regional finals coming up next week against either Lipsick or Dolphus St. John's. Bogner's rolling out, being chased, throws it downfield.
A nice grab.
It was. Let's see who caught that.
It's like number 2.
Is that number 2? Caleb Bish? Caleb's
nope, 24.
24. Okay, 24 is Woodland. Good diving catch for him this evening into positive territory on a simplified flooring first down. 21-yard pickup to the 44 of Columbus Grove. Quick pass, caught. Heyman fighting away and can't. First contact was by Rader. And then his buddies showed up.
Yeah. All 6 of them. And that's the thing about this Grove defense. They are ball hawking defense. They go, whenever that ball is at, they're going to be there.
And after all that, he picked up just a yard on that completion. Kane Heyman, first team all-conference, both offensively and defensively, listed at 6 foot 200. Got a good set of hands on him, too. Bogner, blitz coming off the edge, gets picked up, thrown out, caught. This is Caleb Bish.
Ooh, he got hammered.
Yes, he did, trying to fight for extra yardage. Bulldogs showed up and whacked him. This will go to the 39-yard line, so it's a tough 4-yard pickup. And we're still looking at 3rd and 5.
You know, you talk about Heyman. I mean, he's played a great game tonight, but he has really had a battle all night long with Barraza coming out of that backfield. He's going to feel it tomorrow, I tell you that.
Pair of receivers go to the bottom of your screen. Single receiver to the top. Caden Bish in the backfield. And Bogner makes the line miss him, and they get to him, though. Very quickly, Bogner got just past the 39-yard line. So it's going to still be 4th down as he got to the 38, just a single-yard gain for him. And we're looking at 4th and 4.
Brings up 4th and long 4 for the Warriors.
Not allowing any more yards.
Be an interesting play call here for them. A lot of times they've had Bogner running the ball on this kind of play.
Giving him vision to run wherever he chooses, looking up the middle first. 4th and 4, 2 receivers each way. Bish cuts across the middle to Heyman, and he will dive inside the 30 after his completion. And that will move the sticks and give them a simplified flooring 1st down.
Like I said, Heyman runs some really nice routes, too. I mean, and the particular one is that one where he's able to slant over the middle like that, and Bogner's been able to just fire over the top of the linebackers to him.
29-yard pickup. Trying to get into that Northwest Ohio Recycling red zone. First down. 7th play of the drive. Bogner will run right, bounce it outside. Not much room to go this time. Look at the linesman on our side. They're going to call it a no gain, and that would be where the football goes down. So it'll be 2nd down from the 29. Ben Bogner, 6-foot senior, goes 185. He's rushed for 1,118 yards this year. Thrown for 1951 and 24 touchdowns. Grove's done a good job for the most part this evening, bottled him up to just a single score.
Well, what they've done a nice job, too, is taking the other players out of the equation and making it all about Bogner. Now he's got to run for his life again.
Room to run. Yes, he does. Headed for the sidelines, and looks like he got inside the 25 or right about the 25-yard line. And if he got to the 25, that's a 4-yard pickup.
Looks like he was being chased by Austin Gander again down there.
To the 24-yard line, so it's a 5-yard pickup. And looking at 3rd and 5 as they need to get to the 19. 4 down linemen for the Bulldogs. And they bring those 4. Bogner looks, throws. Defensive back slipped. I think that was Bish. Nope, it was not Bish. It was number 5 again, Kane Heyman. And that will be a completion of that young man, and yet another 1st down. Drive continues to go.
And Mohawk caught a break there when the defensive backs kind of slipped a little bit. Gave Heyman an opportunity to recover.
10-yard pickup. We're down to 5 minutes to go in the football game. As this drive began 5 minutes ago. They've moved the football, but it's taken a lot of time off the clock, too. Bogner's going to look. Now he's going to break containment. Look still. And now he's going to run up the right side. And darts out of bounds on the far side of the field. That will stop the clock at 4:50. Let's see how much yardage they give him on that particular play. Looks like he got down to about the 7. Actually put the football at the 8-yard line, so he picked up 6.
I'd be curious to see what time of possession of this game, because I would say the Mohawks probably won that.
They can get a 1st down at about the 4-yard line. It's 2nd down at the 8. Amos at the bottom of your screen. Hands off this time to Bish, and into the end zone he goes. Looking for the score. Yeah, there's the hands go up by the two officials. Caden Bish has rushed for his 9th touchdown of the season. This one from 8 yards out. And that will cap off an 11-play drive for the Mohawk Warriors. They're going to look back, and they got a sack on a 4th down, and they've had 2 turnovers in the game, but they have been able to move the football.
Yeah, they have been able to move football. They've had some really long drives, and they ate up a lot of yardage. But, you know, it's not indicative of what the score looks like because Grove has been able to put points on the board quickly.
PAT attempt.
And a flag
and
down.
we've got a flag down instead. What do we have here? A motion penalty. We'll move it back. Patrizzi is the PAT guy. And that'll push this one back 5.
Officials concur here.
4:44 to go. Nice drive, Dar, but it took almost 6 minutes.
Yeah, and well, they've had, 7-minute drive and 6-minute drives? And
actually took 5:31 off the clock, and PAT is going to go from 5 yards farther back.
It'll be a field goal now.
Snaps down, hold, and it's blocked. Grove came up the middle and knocked it down.
Onside kick attempt is down by Mohawk. 1st and 10 Columbus Grove from the Mohawk 48-yard line. Trenton Wincoop with the carry. No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10. Alex Meyer with the carry. Tackled by Kane Heyman. Wincoop with the carry. First and 10, Columbus Grove.
Alex Meyer with the carry. Run down by Elias Magalina. Winning Goose with the carry. Pickup of 5 on the play. Alex Meyer with the carry. Updated score, Delta St. John's 15, Lipstick 13. Alex Meyer with the carry. Your final score, Columbus Girls 35, Mohawk 13.